Good afternoon, y'all. Actually, it's still morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Deidre. Welcome. If you're returning, it's great to see you. So I signed up to do DoorDashing. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna go try my hand at it for my lunch break today. I'm only gonna maybe do one or two and see how it goes, but I'm just leaving my house right now. My particular area isn't super busy right now, so I'm gonna go a couple streets over where it's a little more busy and see if we can at least run our first one, because obviously I'm on my lunch break and I just thought it would be fun to try it out, and maybe a couple times a week during my lunch I could run one or two orders, and then maybe on the weekends do a few hours here or there before I get super pregnant. I thought it would be a nice way to earn some extra income to pay down some debt. We also have to pay our taxes. I paid almost half of it yesterday, but we still owe quite a bit because I got hit with self-employment tax and all of that fun stuff. So I'm trying to get ahead on that so that I don't have to worry about it. So I have to pay that off by October. So yeah, we're just gonna go try DoorDash. We've never done that before, so I thought it could be fun. I'm waiting for my doctor to call me with results from my lab work I did a couple weeks ago. I had to go back in on Friday and retest because my panorama test, which is the testing on my genetics, the baby's DNA shows up partially in my blood, and it came back as low fetal fraction for various reasons. It could be because I have a higher BMI, because it was an improper blood draw, because there's something wrong with the baby, because they tested too soon. It just could have been the wrong time for my blood during that time frame. Who knows? So I did have to go in and redraw on Friday. So hopefully I get those results by Friday. She told me normally a retest comes back just fine. So that's what we're going to go with. That's what we're hoping for, that the baby is perfectly fine. It was just a bad blood draw day. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that to come back. Like I said, other than that, I'm going to start trying to do some DoorDash. I did sign up with Shipt a long time ago, and I have not done my first Shipt yet because it's very overwhelming. Shipt is a lot more complicated, I feel like, because there's so many different methods. And the problem is you have to select, like, you have to pick the order like very quickly, and I don't always know what each item means, and so then I have to like go research it, and by the time I've researched it and figure out if it's something I can do easily, it's already gone to the next person. So that kind of sucks. So maybe I should write those down or something, because I'd like to start doing some of these side hustles to really start paying down this debt, or even start saving up money for my car that I know I have to buy this year. I was teasing Hunter because he's getting he's 3'1" now. He's 3, and he, like, his feet hit the back of my passenger seat. Nobody can sit on my front passenger seat because it's already up to like his neck type of thing, you know. So not up to his neck. If they sat on my front passenger seat, their knees would be in their chest. So I don't have anyone sit in my front passenger seat. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So I realized I didn't write down my mileage before I left the house. So they're doing so much construction around here, y'all. Like, all of my cows are gone, and that makes me so sad. Because I liked my cows. But they're all gone. Now they're building more subdivisions because we need more. And in addition to building more subdivisions, they're having to widen the road because this is a two-lane road that I'm on, and it can't handle the traffic that is through this area. We have a lot of fatality crashes on this road because people fly through here. They're actually building another daycare that, like, my son goes to daycare / preschool down the road behind us, but they're building another one of his schools up here. And I thought about, like, whether or not I would want to move him, but because the traffic is so bad going this way, I decided to leave it, because I think the other side is actually closer than this one. Not by much, but a little bit. But the traffic over here, because it's a two-lane road and they're trying to expand and they're building subdivisions and they're doing all this stuff, it's making it a little hard. So when I get up, I have, I think, 2 more lights or so to get through. Then I'm going to pull over at a gas station and see if I'm in the busy area, and maybe go pick up a Dash. So that's what we're doing right now. But yeah, I'll check in with y'all when I get to the gas station, or after I do the Dash, or during the Dash, or whatever. Well, the lighting is terrible. The sun is coming up, but I can't, my visor's not blocking it for y'all. I'm sorry. Well, I just did my first DoorDash. It took me so far away from home that I didn't realize, because they was taking me through side streets, that it took me like 30 minutes away from home almost. I earned a whole $3.50 for over an hour of driving around trying to find an order to pick up. And it was a Chick-fil-A order that I dropped off. But I found that the app was like super not user-friendly, but maybe that just takes me getting used to it. Because like when I got there, it didn't register that I was there, and I had to exit. But then it finally let me take a picture. But at that point I was down the driveway because the poor guy's dogs were like going crazy, and I didn't want to keep, standing on his porch, and his front doors were glass. So I ended up taking the picture from like halfway down the driveway because I didn't want to antagonize the poor dogs anymore. So yeah, I almost feel like that was a waste of time on my lunch break. So I don't know if I will continue to do these on my lunch break, or maybe I'll just do them in the evening after Hunter goes down, or on the weekends and stuff. I tried to go during what was like a peak time, but the busy area from like my area wasn't busy today. And so it was earlier, and then by the time I finished up what I was doing and got out, it wasn't busy anymore. So I had to drive farther out to find a busy area. But look, I got my first DoorDash order done, so I'll take it. It is what it is. Unfortunately, though, I have a meeting in 14 minutes, and I have not had lunch yet. So I'm going to have to heat up something, or like grab something really quick so I can eat something before our meeting, or eat during our meeting. It's just going to have to be what it be. But yeah, so I'm trying to rush back for that. I'm almost home, but I'm literally going to cut it by like 7 minutes, but that means I'm like 20 minutes late coming back from lunch, which I hate. So yeah, but that was my first DoorDash experience. I got to the restaurant and I picked up I selected I'd take his order. Then I had to wait for it to be done because I had just come in. So I did go to the bathroom at Chick-fil-A because I had to pee really bad. So I went to the bathroom, and then I waited for his order. And then I took it to his house a couple miles away, dropped it off on his doorstep, tripped over his stairs. That was fun because like he had these brick stairs going up to his door, but there was one that like turned, and I didn't see it, and I tripped over it. So I'm like, I'm a mess, y'all. Thank God I didn't have a drink in my hand, because I probably would have spilled it. But thankfully I didn't go down. Like, I caught myself. But yeah, if he looks at his cameras or anything, he'll see me trip up his stairs. So that was fun. And I bet you if I didn't trip, his dogs may not have heard me, because obviously that's a loud noise. So I am heading back home, and I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Well, I never checked back in with you because I didn't. I've done DoorDash. I did it again on Friday night. I think it was Friday night. I don't really like it, to be honest. If I'm being completely honest, I don't personally like it. I feel like I spend a lot of time, like the first time I was chasing the busy area, I don't recommend, do not do that. Because it kept moving. Don't do that. So that took me way too long. I only got $1 tip and then like $2.75 from DoorDash. So it was only like $3.75. The order I did on Friday was, I think I got paid like $7.75 or something because I got a $5 tip. But the restaurant, the fast food restaurant, was so busy. And it took flagging down 2 different employees trying to figure out where my food is for my customer because they hadn't even started making it yet. And so I was trying to get everything from them. So it took a good probably 20 minutes to get this customer's food. And then the drive to their house was not that bad. It took like 5 minutes maybe or so. But the wait for the food was horrendously long. So it's not exactly my favorite side hustle. I don't know that I'll do it a ton. I did do Shipt this weekend. I liked Shipt so much better. So my first order I took, it was, she just needed like a big trash can and trash bags. So I took that to her and I made $12. I didn't see any tip, but I know that Shipt has talked about, like I've watched a lot of videos about the differences between all the different ones. And I know Shipt sometimes, like, it was her first order, so she may not know how to tip, and then it may come in later because when she does another order, it'll pop up to tip the last person or whatever. So I'm not really worried about it. I mean, I made $12. It literally took me 5 minutes to get the trash can, get the trash bags, check out, get to the car, and she literally lived across the street from Target. So it took no time at all. So it maybe 15 minutes of my time for $12. It really wasn't, it wasn't bad. And then I did get certified to do prescriptions and alcohol delivery. So I did do some prescription orders this weekend and delivered those. It was nice because they're a lot, sorry, I have fuzzy on my chapstick. They're a lot easier to do. They're real quick. Like you just go up to the pharmacy, get the prescription, and take it to the customer, and you hand it to the customer. You don't just leave it. So that was really quick to do. But yeah, and they don't pay that well, and they don't tip you on prescription orders because you aren't dealing with the shipped customer. You're dealing with the pharmacy customer, and you're delivering for the pharmacy. So you don't generally get tips unless the customers tip you in cash, which is fine. And I knew that, like, going in. I just figured if I ran prescription orders or something, you make $8 to $12, give or take, for a prescription order. It doesn't take that long to do, honestly. So it's not bad to knock those out. So that was nice. So I did that this weekend too. So that was good. But yeah, so that's my preference right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any more this week because I do leave for our trip on Saturday. Me and my son, my husband, will stay here and hold down the fort. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you found this video interesting or helpful in any way if you decide to do these side hustles. But I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.